We're here doing First and 10 with Alec Ingold. Congrats on the Pro Bowl. First time. Congratulations. By the way, hard for a fullback, but you're last of a dying breed, so you got to keep the trend going.
No doubt.
Hardest thing in football to do from your perspective is what?
Watch Tyreek Hill run a route and then try and run the same one. It's the hardest thing to do. No doubt.
Okay. Player you grew up admiring was who?
I'm going to go fullback style, William Henderson. He was a fullback for the Packers back in the day. I love that, man. He had his own show, talk show. As a Pop Warner kid, I would go there, man. One of the best. I looked up to his game a lot.
But I heard you were a high school quarterback.
I was. And I was right in between the whole Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers thing, and I couldn't really pick or choose, so I'm going to go with the fullback, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Most important person who helped you get here was who?
My dad.
Okay.
I just grew up watching that work ethic, always waking up at 4:30 in the morning to go, put food on the table for the family. He's a wrestler, just a tough dude through and through. So I feel like I learned a lot growing up under his roof, and I think that's what's gotten me here.
See, now you got me with the wrestling question because I wrestled in high school. Harder to do, wrestling. Did you do it?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, I figured you did it. If your dad was a wrestler. Wrestling or football?
Wrestling, 100%. Making it through a wrestling season is an accomplishment. So
yeah. And did you get out cauliflower ear? Or?
No, I wanted it so bad. I never got it.
No, you didn't want it. No, you really didn't want it. Okay, best Christmas present you ever received was what?
I got an Xbox 360 when those came out. That was undefeated, unbelievable.
Good. And favorite game was what?
Oh, I got the OG, I got Madden with John Madden on the cover. I remember it was that throwback. I would never ever forget that Christmas.
Okay. First job you had was what?
I was a umpire for baseball.
Okay.
So I would drive. I was like about 16. It was for gas money. You'd go down to the diamonds, the ball diamonds, and I would call
balls and strikes.
Balls and strikes, and then you go in the next game. You're out in the field calling out, safe, all that stuff, and then you go back behind the plate for that third game. And man, it was fun, but man, parents were getting after me. If I called a ball that looked like a strike, I was hearing it.
You know the NFL is making a push for former players to become NFL officials.
Yeah.
So that I think coaching might be in your future. I just sense it. But I think that's a nice, respectable career.
There's a lot of guys that their eyes get trained to see so many things. So offensive lineman, defensive lineman, be in the trenches, be able to call that stuff. I could really see that for sure.
What's playing in your car right now?
J. Cole.
Which album?
It could be anything, man. The off season right now, but I'll go to Born Sinner. I'll go 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Man, I'm a fan of J. Cole through and through.
And I must say, based on training camp playlists, you, by the way, have my favorite playlist. Yes, it's in my wheelhouse. You're my favorite playlist.
Let's go.
I'm not just saying this because I'm interviewing you. It's you and Jalen Phillips has got a nice one too.
I think Javon Holland has a good one as well.
It's too West Coast for me.
Okay, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Just Oregon days are
it's just a little too West Coast. Place you'd like to travel to?
Man, Ireland's going to be cool. I think.
Okay.
We got a family trip planned, so that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I would also say Italy maybe would be cool, just hearing that.
Okay. Best meal you've ever had was what?
Best meal I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
My wife made a great Christmas dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, we did the whole
This
ham.
Christmas?
This Christmas.
Okay.
She did a great job being able to cook the ham in the Traeger, smoke it, then bake it.
Did it in the Traeger?
Oh yeah. Infused all this this sauce on it and stuff. It was great. So she did a great job.
Okay, never thought about a ham in the Traeger, but
Nope.
now I have goals. Okay. One teammate to have your back in a bar fight, who would it be and why?
Zach Sealer.
Okay.
One, he'll probably be in the bar with me. First off, and then two, I think he's experienced with the scrabber. He's a wrestler too now, heavyweight wrestler.
Okay.
Dad was All-American in college as well, so I think us two we could make a little damage in there.
Especially if you've got the wrestling background, it definitely helps you from a leverage and scrapping. Because I'm not throwing punches at you.
As soon as it goes
I'm
to the
tackling you to the
ground.
ground, and then I'm throwing punches
Then we
at
have
you.
a shot, yeah.
Yeah. Good. Appreciate you, man.